Hello, you're welcome to Business of 21st Century. In this class today, we will be orientating each other about the business of 21st century, which is 21st century. Before that, I welcome our guest today. You're welcome. You're welcome. I can see. Wow, wow. I love this. I love this. I love this. It's good to keep to time. I love this. Wow. A disciplined man is a worldly man. That's great. Yeah, you're welcome. And congratulations, you are here today. Oh, wow. I have a leader in the house, Ambassador Lukman. You're welcome. Umaima, okay, yes. You're welcome. Yes, you're welcome. I'm still expecting Papershua, or is she here? Okay. Actually, we're not waiting for anyone. Okay, you're welcome. Kenny is here, okay? You're welcome. Welcome to the business of 21st century. You're welcome. I welcome you all. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so I won't be calling everybody's name actually because of our time. Yes, so let's quickly go straight to the presentation. Do you understand? So before that, let me quickly make a short introduction. Kelvin Olashubomi Aden is my name. I'm a digital marketing coach, also a speech consultant, and I'm also a promoter of one of the biggest MLI company. Today Oh, welcome. I welcome you all. I really want us to go straight to the point. Okay, fine. Now, before we start, please let's all maintain silence. Let's maintain silence and listen attentively to this seminar because what we're about to learn today, no matter the amount of school you go, you won't learn this in school. You can't learn this in school no matter the amount of school you go. You can't learn this in school, honestly. So we need to pay attention, and this is free. Imagine. So let's pay attention, and please, this is a friendly reminder again. Keep away anything that can distract you and make sure you stay to the end of this seminar. There are more to benefit at the end, I'm telling you. There are more to benefit at the end. So just make sure you stay to the end. Okay? A disciplined man is a worthy man. So just discipline yourself today. At least we are not spending too much time today. But even if you are spending 2 hours, at least 2 hours is not too much to find solution to a total financial freedom. Yes, just sacrifice that time. Fine. To make it brief, before we proceed, let me quickly talk about three things which are obstacles of success. The obstacles of success, number one, is ego. Ego. Ego is what can make one lose an opportunity. For example, someone just show up to you, hello, I have an information for you, and if you can listen to this information, I think it can change our life for better. And you're looking down the person and like, who are you to talk to me? Do you know who I am? I'm a graduate. I have PhD degree. I have this, I have that, of which this person know what you don't know. But ego will not allow you to do what? To patiently listen to the person. That's why somebody says the rich will get richer and the poor will get poorer. Why? Because if you look at the rich ones, they always look for more information. They always look for more opportunity in order to do what? In order to increase their money. But the poor ones, we always ignore opportunity. They always ignore opportunity, of which what will give you money you're looking for is not even the job you're doing. It is the opportunity. It is by opportunity. An inflated ego can lead to arrogance, entitlement, and poor relationship. You understand? Ego creates anxiety and fear of failure. The funniest part of it is you may not even know. Yes, you may not even know. You won't be able to take risk. And he who doesn't take risk can never achieve. I'm telling you, ego can easily hinder person's growth and learning. So, for you to work on your ego, you need to recognize yourself, as in recognize your strength and your weakness. Use your strength to work on your weakness. You understand? And number two is stay grounded and open to feedback. Be open to information. Yes, you must be open to information. You must be open to opportunity. Don't let any opportunity pass you by. And the third one is, you have to focus on your growth. Prioritize learning and improvement. It's very important. And number two obstacle of success is impatience. Like from 10 years ago, where have you been? 20 years ago, where have you been? 5 years ago, where have you been? And today, where are you? So I'm telling you, if you can just at least wait to the end of this seminar, oh my God, I'm sure our life will never remain the same, honestly. And the third one is emergency friendship. You have to be very careful with the people you mingle with on group. You don't know them before. Just go, as in just face the person you are dealing with. If you have any question, if you have any message, or even if you have to send any private message, direct your message strictly to the admin, not the group members, because you don't know who is who. You understand? You don't know who is going to discourage you, and you don't know who is going to. I'm telling you, just be careful. There are scammers out there. You understand? So this is a public group, so you have to be careful. All right. Please, a man without discipline will die without an honor. So let's have a discipline, please. Make sure you stay to the end of the seminar, like I said. Once more, you're welcome to our company orientation. Let's quickly go straight to the point. You're welcome to the business of 21st century. How are you all doing? I'm sure you say you're doing fine. Yeah, I'm sure you say you're doing fine. But truly, are you really fine? Our motto, humble beginning, global success. So this is to tell you that this is not a Ponzi scheme, not a get rich quick scheme. No, here you have to work for it, but if you work for it, it is 100% sure that you're going to benefit. You're going to see the result of what you're working for. This is not what do they call them? MLM or MNM or so. What do they call them? MI? I don't even know. They have different names. MITV. Oh, sorry. In fact, I don't even know what to say. No, bring on 1,000, take 5,000, bring 30,000, take 90,000. No, this is not a business like that. This is, I'm telling you, if they ask you or introduce you to any business and they don't have products, I can bet you 90% of it. In fact, 99.9% of it, they are 419. Because you must have a product. You must have products. You don't have products, then how are you making money? You don't have products, no service you're rendering, and they're asking you to bring money, then in no time you'll receive multiple of it. Oh, my dear brothers and sisters, run. Oh, this is not a Ponzi scheme. I'm telling you, you have to work it out. If you are lazy, this business is not for you. If you are lazy, this business is not for you. I must be honest with you. But here we don't do hard work. The work we're doing most here, we think that's the work we're doing. We think. Like somebody one day told me, lazy ones do the hardest work. So when I look at it, I was like, wow, that's true. Because if it's by hard work, the people digging go, the people digging well, the people, lots of hard work out there. Because some people are even sitting in the sun by the roadside from morning to night. If it's by hard work, these people are supposed to be in the top billionaires. But I don't. It's not by hard work, honestly. It's not. It's by working smart, thinking smart. Somebody wrote a book. He said, the poorest man is not a man without penny. It's not a man without 1 naira. But the poorest man is a man without common sense, without brain. Yes. So that's what we're about to show you here, how you can make use of your potential, how you can make use of your talent, how you can build yourself, how you can wake your sleeping giant, how you can bring the best out of yourself. This is what we're talking about here. Now let me tell you, what's the difference between job and opportunity? I'm not condemning anyone here. I'm not trying to condemn anything here, but I just want us to take a look at the two, just light insight. Okay, this is job and opportunity. As a job owner, you have a boss. But if you find yourself in an opportunity, you are an independent person. You are an independent person. But as a job owner, you have a boss, and your boss determine So many things about you. Your boss determine the kind of life you're going to live. Your boss determine the kind of food you're going to eat, the kind of clothes you're going to wear, your lifestyle, even the type of people and organization your wife and your children will mingle with. Your boss determine all of this. As a salary earner, your boss determine your income, and he who determine your income determine your life, because your income will determine the kind of lifestyle you'll be living. Your income will determine the kind of school your children will go. Your income will determine the kind of wife you have and the kind of home you're going to set up. That's for you. And salary, as a job owner, you receive salary. But if you find yourself in an opportunity like this, you receive income, which means salary is fixed, income is unfixed, and salary is limited to a particular amount. But income is unlimited. You can make any amount you want to make. That's the difference. Please, just I hope we're together. And as a job owner, most of them live in fear anyway, because, for example, you're talking in the reception, and all of a sudden you add your boss on, pam pam pam. What would you all do? You reposition yourself. Everybody will start running here and there. But in an opportunity like this, you're free because you are the boss of yourself. You have no boss. And as a job owner, most job owners live to survive, but in an opportunity like this, you live to be a successful man or woman. So that's the difference. Now, laws that govern wealth. Like I just say, if you want to learn how to become a doctor, what would you do? You go to school, you learn everything about human, both in and out. So in case if there is problem, you know how to fix it up. If you want to learn banking, you go and study banking and finance, and the rest of them. So we're going to school in order to achieve that certificate so that we can work in that very firm which we've studied so much about. But even now, it's no longer like that, because I knew of someone who read English and he ended up teaching Yoruba language in the school. So but anyway, that's not where I'm going. What I'm trying to drive out is whatever you want, you go for it. So you don't beat around the bush. You don't beat around the bush. Whatever you want, you go for it. Now, you are looking for money. What you need is financial education. This they can never teach you in school. No matter the amount of school you go, you can never learn this. You need to relax and listen very well this time, because no matter the amount of school you go, you can never learn this. Now, we're going to educate each other about financial income. Everything has been programmed, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. We cannot change it. Okay, for example, now take a look at this law of nature. What is law of nature? Law of nature simply means what is permanent remains permanent. For example, now it is nature that when it's, no matter how the case may be, when it's 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, we should be expecting daylight in it. And when it's 7 to 8 in the evening, the day will be dark. It is nature, it is natural, and it is like that. We cannot change it because it has been designed since the inception of Earth. It has been designed to be that way, and nobody can change it. It is law. It is by law. And now the next one is law of gravity. Law means rules and regulation. Law of gravity says what goes up must surely come down. There is nothing you can do about it. It is law and it is permanent. It has been like that, and we cannot change it. Even the two holy books respect this law, despite the fact that holy books, for example, the Bible and the Quran, the two holy books respect this law. And they didn't say because I'm holy book, so I'm above the law. No, just take a Bible or a Quran, throw the two books up. They will come down. They will surely come down. That's just the law. You understand? So there is no two ways about it. It is just one way. So law of finance is classified into two places. The first one is law of poverty. So a lot of poverty says stay idle, work alone, or work under someone. Yes, if you want to become poor for the rest of your life, the best you can do is to stay idle. Don't do anything, or you work under someone, or you work alone. If you can do this, don't worry. You are automatically qualified to be poor. But I rebuke it for you in the name of God. So just trying to explain what law of poverty says, because these things are law, and that is how it is. We cannot change it. And the second one is law of wealth, and law of wealth says work with team. As team says togetherness, everyone achieves more. Work with team. You must have with teamwork, as in you must work with team. You understand? When you work with team, it makes you grow higher and even better. Now, if you really want to make more or more than more out of life, you really need to work with team. Like a great man says, his name is Robert Kiyosaki. He says there are four ways. He explained in a tabular form that there are four ways people make money. If you're making money and you're not making money in these quadrants, in these four cash flow quadrants, definitely you must be doing something illegal. But if you're working legally, legitimately, you must find yourself in this quadrant. Here is the quadrant. Now look at this. We have E at the left quadrant here. We have E, which is employee, and self-employed at the left quadrant, and the right quadrant, self-employed still means small business. The right quadrant, we have business owner, big business owner, and investors. 95% of people are in the left quadrant, while just 5% of people are operating in the right quadrant. Why? That's why the population of poor people so much more than the population of wealthy people. Let's take a deep insight into this. This is where I really need you to listen right here, because here now I'm about to reveal to you why so many people has been working like an elephant and eating like an ant. Everything is not village people. Even village people now have a dream, so they don't have anyone's time. For you to be employed in any organization or company, rather, you must have gone to school. Early stage, 4 years primary, 6 years, and another 6 years in secondary school, in addition with a year of writing jam and the rest of them trying to gather results before you enter university. Then you spend another 4 years in university, despite the fact that doesn't even go that way here in Nigeria, because strike may come up, anything may come up. And okay, another year in service, which is a year, and that's 22 years. Now, after 22 years of schooling, you start looking for a job. Nigeria is producing millions of graduates every year. And how many companies do we have? Okay, for example, someone is in a particular position in a company, and if the company did not sack the person, or if the person did not retire, this person will spend 35 years on that seat. And tell me, you, the fresh graduate, when are you going to secure a job? Are you going to wait for 35 years or what? It is no longer like that anymore, when where before you finish in school, job is awaiting you, house, cars, and the rest of them. It's no longer like that anymore. There is something called era. In the beginning, it was an agricultural era, in a situation whereby people are farming, yes, and these are people making things happen, because they have big farms. The bigger your farm, the more money you have, and the wider your family is, the more money you have, because these people understand something called leverage, because in this life, in order to make it, you have to work with team. You need team to work, but it's just that the way they're doing their own the other time is still somehow close, but they're not there yet. Why do I say that is, then they have to marry a lot of wives. I know of someone. Okay, let me say my great grandpa. He got married to 16 wives, and every one of them have children. Imagine their population, what their population would be. So imagine all of these people go to a farm, because we have a lot of land. So imagine they all go to farm together. In terms of harvest, someone that have 16 wives and a lot of children, and someone that have maybe just one or two wives and their children as well. In terms of harvest, who do you think is going to make more money? So that's what they do. Then even the whites usually come here to buy from them. But the problem they have then is language barrier, because our fathers here, they don't understand English, while the English don't speak Yoruba or even any other language, not even Igbo also. So there was language barrier then. Then the whites came up with an idea of, okay, They told our fathers then, okay, can you give us your child? Let's take your child to our place, to our country. We're going to train your child. We're going to teach them how to read and write so that they can be an intermediary between us. That was what they did then. So those, that's what I'm saying. You need to take risk. If you don't take risk, I'm sorry, I don't understand. You need to learn how to take risk so that you can achieve. Honestly, those who risk it then they benefit from that offer because some released their children to go and they took them. They trained them how to read and write, how to speak English, and the rest of them. So it's an advantage. But it was an advantage for them. They can speak two languages fluently. So when they come back, job is awaiting them already, cars and the rest of them. So they're enjoying their lives and they are paying them huge amounts of money then. So that is education era. That is when education is more valuable. But now it is no longer like that. How many graduates are we producing now? Nigeria is producing a lot of graduates. In fact, millions of graduates every year. And how many companies do we have? Imagine if someone did not resign in a company or the company sacked the person, this person will be on that seat for 35 years before you get to retire the person. And now you're looking for a job. Are you going to wait for 35 years? That's why you see a lot of graduates out there driving Okada and the rest of them. I don't know. Because it is no longer education era. Because educational era is gone. The era we are in now is information. Information leads to transformation. If you are not informed, you will be deformed. So this is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to receive an information and just give a try. Give it a try. He that does not buy lie will never buy truth. Yorubas will say tabaruto akinraro, or what do they tabararo akinroto. So you just give it a try. Look at it now. We're in information era, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm informing you, letting you know what is holding you back. I'm trying to open your eye to see the way, a way to achieve your greater success. Okay, now take a look at this. 70% out of 100% graduates are unemployed, and the remaining 30, some get job. Maybe their mother is a prayer warrior. They've been praying to God morning, afternoon, night, fasting and prayer, all of those things, and God will like, oh, this person's problem is too much. Take a job, and some by connection, maybe their father or their mother or their relative, have someone somewhere in a company or particular organization, and they were like, oh, hello, my child or my sister or my brother is done in school, so by connection anyway. And some by buddy, some secure job by using what they have to get what they want. Okay. Some people, they will ask them to come to an hotel with their CV, their credentials, and the rest of them. Then when they get to the hotel, they start asking them for another thing. But by using what they have to get what they want, after using it, some will not still secure the job. Some will still lose the job, and some through that they may later have the job. But like a slogan they used to say, "Once debe is always debe." Like once a soldier, always a soldier. As you're working there, at the same time, someone that's has entered in the first place, that house is no longer a stranger in that house. So the person will always want to come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. So I don't understand. Are you working for the company or a sex slave? I don't understand. So people are really going through a lot out there just to find a means of surviving. But people are really going through a lot, honestly. Honestly, I must tell you. So imagine if you have to go through all of this after school. Okay, now let's assume one way or the other, you later secure one. Remember, if you have a boss, your boss will determine your time, freedom, and fear. Because the boss who is paying you salary has bought your time. And remember, time is money. Time is everything you need in life to succeed. In fact, I don't know, some people don't understand the meaning of time. Time is so powerful to the extent that even as the two holy books obey the law of gravity, which is whatever goes up must surely come down, time does not obey the law of gravity, which simply means time is powerful. Time will always go forward. It will never reverse. If you miss on the 2nd of August, 8 o'clock p.m. today, you can never ever see another 2nd of August 2025, 8 o'clock p.m. again. It is gone forever. So time is very, very powerful. How are you using your time? What are you using your time to do? And he who holds your time holds your freedom. Automatically, you will fear the person. You'll be living in fear with the person. You'll be living in fear. That's just it. After how many years in school? Is this the kind of life we are supposed to be living? There is no job out there. As a fresh graduate, you are able to secure a job, and they're paying you like maybe 100,000, or let me even say 150,000. Fine, you'll be a big boy. If you have been living in a room, you want to rent at least a room and parlor safe. You're a big boy, you have girlfriends. I know you guys out there now, you might want to have like 5 girlfriends. You'll be living fine, you'll be sending money to your parents, sending money to your siblings, you're doing well, as a big boy, and you've been doing all of this to your family. And what do you think is next? What will your parents will call you, they will tell you to go and marry. Yes, that is the next thing, because you're now a big boy, you're fine. So they will ask you to go and marry. Maybe at the long run, you're a big boy, and you look at those 5 babes you've been dating, and you're like, which one can I even settle down with among them? Let me call Amaka. If you want to marry, you will look according to your pocket. You're receiving 150,000. So, and Amaka is expensive. Amaka's week is 70,000. Minus that from your salary. So Amaka is expensive. Oh, let me go for Umaima. She's a very calm girl. She's religious. She used to pray and the rest of them, And you are a Christian. You can't marry Umaima because she's a Muslim. Who would you marry? Okay, there is one girl there, Perpetua. Yes, Perpetua is calm too, and she's a Christian. Let me marry Perpetua. You take Perpetua home, and your parents love her. So now you and Perpetua are married. And maybe you guys decided to have like 3 children, due to the economy of the country. So at the long run, unexpectedly, another one came, and that one happens to be twins. So you guys are now 7 in the family, 5 children, and the husband and wife making 7. Now, Perpetua have 5 children for you. Even if you and Perpetua are eating morning and night, the remaining 5 children will eat morning, afternoon, night. So feeding is there, transport is there. Remember, as you're married, your boss will not, because of that, increase your salary. No, they will only pay you for what you're producing at work, not at home. So you are now 7 in the family. Each and every one of you will eat. Schooling is there, clothing, bills, house rent, NEPA bill, water bill, waste bill, everything inside 150,000 naira. Remember, you're paying school fees of those 5 children, and the remaining balance will not even last them till the 10th or 15th of the following month. They start living or looking for another loan again, and the rest of them. So at long run, this man will be frustrated, like he's tired. So he might likely resign from the job. And remember, he was doing well, sending money home to his parents and his siblings. Now, Perpetua is there with him, with the 5 children, and the parents were like, oh, Perpetua is a witch. Ever since our son married Perpetua, he has not been sending money home again. Things has not been going well. Things has not been going smooth for our son. Oh, Perpetua is a witch. Perpetua is a witch. They will start giving Perpetua, that very innocent girl, they will start giving her all sorts of names. They will start giving her all sorts of names. Imagine that very innocent girl that does not know anything. That's how our parents will start catching witch. They will start seeing witch everywhere. This one is a witch. This one is that. Oh, it is that our father from village, or our father mother, or our mother father from village. They don't want him to succeed. It's a lie. Holy Ghost, fire. Please, is Perpetua a witch? It's not. It's because he has been hustling on the wrong path. He's not thinking about the future. Our responsibility will keep increasing. But are you increasing in value? Are you increasing financially? That's the problem we are having. At the long run, this money will no longer be enough. So that's why most salary earners, before the end of the month, they go for loan. When month end, they receive their pay, they pay off their debts. It's not by which. It's because we have been working on the wrong path. At the end of the day, when things are no longer moving well for them, and maybe Perpetua is seeing a guy out there that has been eyeing him, the person might promise her something huge or something, or an occasion or an outing or something. Okay, let me just give it a try. And in the first outing, the person flashed her 50K. If you are poor, don't let me lie to you. There is no 2 ways about it. One can easily snatch a poor man's wife. I'm telling you, that's why you see all these rich men. They can easily snatch poor man's wife. That is when the marriage will start having problems. It's because there is no money. My brothers and sisters, you need money in your marriage. Love is sweet when there is money. They say money cannot buy love, but you have to pay the price for the love you desire. You need money. Honestly, look at this man. He's now a frustrated man. And one day you might be coming from work unhappy. And women, I don't know, they're kind of woman being that, they have this mood swing. Maybe I'm swing just come. Start complaining here and there, and you are frustrated already, coming from work, unhappy. And all of a sudden, argument popped up, boom. It might lead to fight, slapping. Oh, you slapped me. And that's how it's all started. Honestly, before you know it, you turn to a man who is beating his woman because of poverty. Now, if the trauma gets into the man's head, it might affect him at work. He will start misbehaving at work. He might be going to work late, or he might not be productive like before or something. And at the end of the day, three things will happen. It is either he resign, and if he didn't resign, they must sack him, which is retrench. 3R will happen. Yes, 3R will happen. It is either they retrench him, which is they must sack him, or he resign, looking for better offer. And if he escaped the two, the third one is going to retire. You can't escape that one. After 35 years, they will retire you, because by then you are old. Okay, imagine maybe you are 22 years, or let's say, you start schooling at the age of 2, and 2 plus 22, that is 25 years. And now you secure a job. After 35 years in service, you retire. And 35 plus 25, that is so 35 plus 25, that is 60. Imagine. So after 60 years, they will retire you. You will go home and sit when you are no longer useful. The strength you have is no longer there anymore. You are not productive anymore. So they will ask you to go home and sit. So, and you that has been receiving 150,000 naira, that is no longer enough for you. After retirement, they will start paying you how many percent of it? What would you do with that? So that's why most people retire old, poor, and sick. Imagine the kind of life, how he spent his life. Now, the child is also coming on the same track. Now the child in the stage whereby he's also frustrated with his job. And the father is there waiting for him to feed him, to clothe him, health-wise, everything, to pay hospital bills and the rest of them. Waiting for him, someone that is still struggling with his wife and his job. This thing is now rotating. It's rotating like that. It's rotating. Now, is this the kind of life you want to live for your own children? Is this the kind of life you want to live for your unborn children? Is this the kind of life you want them to live as well? Think about it. I'm telling you, if you don't change, nothing will change. That is how it will keep rotating. It has been like that because it is law. Remember, I said it from the beginning. Everything is governed by law. Like the Bible says, there is a friend of mine who used to sing that song in my ear in Yoruba, that bí ó ti tètè wà láti kọ́ṣe ó ń bẹ nísinsìnyí, bí ó ti wà láti kọ́ṣe ó ń bẹ nísinsìnyí, bí ẹni ó sì máa rí títí láíláí àìnípẹ̀kun. This is a scripture in the Bible. So it is since the inception of the earth, and so it is now, and that is how it will be to the end. So you have to follow the law. You have to go. It is rules. Once you're against the rule, you see the result. A wise man says, follow the track of fortunate, and you'll be fortunate. Okay, now, look at it. How are we supposed to spend our life? How are we going to live? How are we supposed to live our life? As a man, the man I'm talking about is not gender here. I'm talking about morning, afternoon, and night. Morning time is from age 0 to maybe 25. This is our learning time. Learn different skills. Learn how to build your potential. Learn a lot. And at the age of 25 to 45, start investing all you've learned. Invest them. And the night is from 45 upward. This is harvest time. All you've invested, you start reaping. You start reaping. My father was rich, and at the long run, the older he gets, the poorer he becomes. So I was wondering why is it happening like that? Forgotten he's losing his strength. He was no longer active at work like he used to be before. So he's losing his strength. So he couldn't do so much more like he used to do. So the older he gets, the poorer he becomes. And look at someone like Dangote. Dangote is also getting old. Is he getting younger? No, he's getting old. And the older he becomes, the richer he becomes, and even the stronger he becomes. Why? It's because he has been working on the right track. That is what we don't know. And this is what I'm trying to pass to you now. I'm trying to give you the right information, whereby the right information which will also So which will help you escape living from paycheck to paycheck. Our fathers are not lazy. They are very, very hardworking. Very, very hardworking. But they found themselves in that position anyway, not because they don't want to succeed. If they ask my dad, why are you working? He will reply, I'm working because of my children. I don't want them to suffer. My great grandpa said the same. He said he was working before because of his children. He don't want them to suffer. But my father suffer. My father also faced it. And they asked him the same question. He also said he's working because of his children. He don't want them to suffer. And here we are, the children. I've also faced it. But thank God I opened my eye to see the opportunity in disguise. So and I grab it. So you too, you can change your decision today and make the right decision today. Second set of people on the left quadrant is the S, which stands for small business or self-employed. Self-employed. And what are they doing? They operate in shop. Assuming some people don't go to school, they will bluntly tell you they don't want to go to school, they want to start a business or something. Or some are artisans. Some will learn work and they believe in what they learn. That's good too. So they operate in shop. So imagine someone call you that maybe normally you are opening your shop by 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and someone call you that he needs some goods and he wants you to be there by 6 o'clock a.m. In fact, I'm sure you'll be awake by 4:30 or 5 so that you can quickly take your shower and the rest of them. Now you getting to the shop, you didn't see the person and you start calling them, hello, where are you? And the person told you, oh, so sorry, something new came up, so I have to go for something, or something new came up, so I couldn't make it. So I'm sorry, let's meet tomorrow by 6. What would you do? You will still come tomorrow by 6. You won't, because of that, swear for the customer or something. That's number one. So your customer also can boss you around, because of what you want to receive from them. And another one is responsibility. The problem is responsibility. Yes, because in that very small shop, I wonder why most people, when they newly open a shop, the shop will be very full of goods. And as time goes on, the goods will start coming down. They'll struggle to buy more goods into the shop. So that's why most of them usually do something called contribution, so that when they receive that money, they can use it to buy more provisions into the shop. But due to what happened to salary and now, it will also happen to you, because the source of your income is too low. The source of your income is not enough to cater for your responsibility. So many bills are there: shop rent, house rent, electricity bill, waste bill, school fees, and they are much. So the same thing will happen to you. And another thing that happens to shop owners is called GP cut. Yes, they call it GP cut. And here is it. GP cut means government. GP means government policy. Because government might come up tomorrow and say that shop is on the road, and before you know, they're going to demolish the shop. You understand? That's a problem. It's even happened to someone I know in this business, and is even thank God. The person is even thank God that such thing happened, because if not that, you will still be wallowing in poverty by now. But this person I'm telling you is now earning in millions, just because government demolished the shop. It's not government that credit her, no, because that made her rethink and grab this wonderful opportunity. And today she's a millionaire. So another thing is competition. Imagine, for example, you're a tailor you're the only tailor in your area, and so many people are bringing you cloth, and we Nigerians, we don't have shame. We are very shameless. So another person will not even look into your face. They will just go and open a shop close to you. And if you are sewing, maybe you're sewing 5,000, this person might be sewing 3,500. Between you and I, you see someone sewing, and the person is sewing well. One is sewing for 5,000 and the other person is sewing for 3,500. What would you go to? We like cheap things. We want to go for the one of 3,500. So competition started. So competition arose automatically. Another thing that affects them most is age. You as a young girl or guy, as a fashion designer, you know the latest in time. Now between you and I, you want to sew, and you see a man who is 50 years or 60 years and a guy who is between 25 to 30. Who are you going to give your cloth to? Who will you give your cloth to? Of course, the young one, because that one is still young. He knows what is going on in town. But if you give it to that man of 50 or 60, he might probably show you something about old school, or you know what I'm talking about. So that is just it. Honestly, there are a lot. And now another thing is T, which is technology. There are a lot of things we have been doing manually before, but now technology is taking over. For example, there was a time we washed with our hand, but now how many are washing with their hand? Most people are using washing machine. Yes, most people are using washing machine now. There was a time where mechanic will have to start, losing one thing or the other, which they don't know it even exists in your car, just to detect faults. But now, ordinary machine will detect your car's fault. What about that? There is a particular company, that sacked thousands of people. Why? Because they were able to afford robots. They replaced each and every one of them with robots. What robots can do? It's machine as well. That's technology for you. So they are not paying robots monthly. They are not paying robots. And why would they be paying you when they can afford robots that can be doing it without any payment? So a lot of things are happening. Technology also affects. But now, where am I going? These are the things affecting us. Then how are we going to move from that very left quadrant to the right quadrant? Because 95% of people are in that very left quadrant, operating law of poverty. Now we're moving to the right quadrant, which are the people operating law of wealth. And now, what does law of wealth says? Remember, it says work with team. Togetherness will achieve more. You must have a team. Either they are working for you or you are working together. In order to achieve more, you must have a team. Now, on the right quadrant, we have a big business owner and investors. Now, to become a big business owner, what are the qualities you need as a big business owner? Qualities of big business owners are: number one, you must have a big dream. There are three different types of dream. Sometimes you sleep, you have a dream. You might dream that you found yourself in Nassau Rock, you and the president are dining and whining together, and the president was like, "Oh, are you ready to go?" You said yes, and he just go in and come out with a luggage of dollars. As he was about to hand over the luggage to you, somebody just wake you like, "Oh my damn!" That's a dream, right? And the second dream is called childhood dream. When we were young, we used to say, when I grow up, I'll buy my mom aeroplane, I'll buy my mom helicopter. When I grow up, I'll build my mom a mansion and the rest of them. And now, how many of that dream has come to reality? And number three is the dream of what we want to become in future. The reality dream, like this is what I want and I must achieve it. What you want to become in the future. And that's the kind of dream we're talking about here. We're not talking about sleeping dream. We're not talking about childhood dream. Now that you are matured, what is your dream? What do you want for yourself? That's what we're talking about here. That's number one quality of big business owner. In the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, where do you want to be? What will be your achievement? These are the kind of dream that we're talking about here. Number two quality of big business owner is burning desire. Now that you have a dream, you must have a driving force. You must have something that will be, you must have this inner motivation to have it, something that will be motivating you, something that will be driving you, that will wake the sleeping giant in you in order to achieve this dream. You must be very thirsty of that dream, just like when someone is thirsty of water. When you give such person a well water, the person will finish it before the see the water has some students dancing on it, start complaining the water is somehow the color is somehow, then English will now start. So that is what happened when you give someone that is really thirsty of water. When you give the person any water, the person will drink first before you will get to realize the water is not even clean enough. So your dream must be like that to you. You must by all means achieve your dream, but don't do something bad. Don't misunderstand me. So you must have that burning desire to achieve your dream. And number three is capital. You need capital, like 500 million, in order to have a company, a big company like that, with products. Like I told you earlier, anyone that asks you there is something you can do and you will be wealthy, and they have no products, my brothers and sisters, they are deceiving you. You run for your dear life. So you must have capital. The next one is company. You must have a company, a very big company. And You must have a product. Like I said, you must have a product, and your product must be EEE, the triple E, which is essential for everyone every day. Your product must be EEE. And the next is name. Do you have a name? Who know you? When they mention your name anywhere, when people recognize you, you need that famous too. And team, like I said earlier, teamwork rather. It is either team or worker. They are team. If you guys are working together, that's you have a team. But if you don't have a team, you must have workers. So it's still team. You must have workers. That means they are working for you. You must have workers, at least 500 people to build a successful business. Yes, in order to build a successful business, you must have at least 500 people. Okay, now the next is you have to work 1,000 hours per day. How many hours? 1,000 hours per day. No, I don't want to go far. Just let me. It's possible. Although I know we have 24 hours in a day, but it's possible. For example, look at this great man in Africa here, Dangote. So he has so much people working under him. Fine. Okay, let's assume you have 500 people working for you, and you buy 8 hours of their time. So each of them are working for 8 hours in your company. Now 8 times 500, 8 hours times 500 people, right? 8 times 500. How many hours have you worked in a day? You have worked 4,000 hours per day. Now, if I am to sew cloth for 8 hours per day, and there is another person who leverage on people, each of them sew cloth for 8 hours. Like you leverage 500 people, and each of them sew cloth for 8 hours. My 8 hours and the person's 8 hours, which one will be more productive? So that is how it is. You must have a team of people working for you. Now, the next is, so these are the qualities of big business owner. But if you don't have 500 million to become or to be to change your quadrant to the right quadrant, which is quadrant of big business owner and investors, what can you do? There are other three ways you can go about it. Number one is called franchise. Like someone who already have all these things we've mentioned. For example, look at Dangote group of companies. So many people know Dangote. Fine. So they have name. Like NNPC. So many people know NNPC. They have name. For example, you want to start your own company, you can decide to, buy. You can decide to use their name. Yes, you can decide to use their name, which means you'll be using their certificate as well. You can decide to use their name. You can name your company their name. Like NNPC, you have a filling station. You can decide to name your filling station NNPC, and anyone who sees the filling station will think it's NNPC, not knowing you are the owner of it. So, like you are doing this, you may need close to 100 million. And another way is by corporation, because there are some set of people who they gather money together, in order to build their own company. Like maybe 2, 3, or 4, 5 people might gather 50 million to accumulate at least 400, 500 million in order to build their company and build their name as well, build their products and the rest of them. So that's another way. If you don't have to up to that, the last opportunity you have is MLI, which is multi-level industry. And all you need to do this is 100k, like 100,000 naira. That's all you need to do this for you to join the right quadrant and for you to have all of these qualities we have mentioned. But now you don't have all these qualities, you have 100,000. Okay, fine, let's go. If you have 100,000, this company says, come with your big dream. We are not the one that will give you dream. Come with your big dream. You must have a big dream. Then, if you have a big dream, then come with your burning desire. Come with your burning desire. If you have these two, you are good to go. Your big dream and your burning desire. If you have these two, you are good to go. The biggest MLI company in the world today is called the biggest MLI company in the world today. I'm going to show you their marketing plan, how you can build your business, and within 2 to 3, 5 years, you will become financially free. Money will never be a problem again, trust me. The biggest MLI company today, the name is called Neolife. You might have heard about this company or knew this company right from the beginning, but I'm telling you, it's no longer the Neolife you know. This company have a new system whereby you can even do your business online, honestly. You have a website, you have everything you need. Everything you need to be successful is on ground already. But before I show you how you run your business physically or online, let me quickly explain the marketing plan. Like I said, the name of the company is New Life, and this company has been in existence since 1958. This company has been in existence since 1958. Do you know how many years that is now? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, the company might be older than my father. Now, you don't know the company, but someone introduced you to this company. Someone tells you about this company, and that's the person they call SP, not senior prefect or senior pastor. The person is your sponsor, and this is you coming for the first time. So this person knows the company, but you don't know about the company. So there is the gap between you and the company. Now you're going to fill this gap. When you fill this gap, you receive a document. It's just by you, like you buying a land. When you buy a land, you get to receive the land document. So you have your own document, because here you're not coming to work for anyone. You're coming to work for yourself. You're partnering with the company in order to have your own share in the company. So you are a shareholder in the company. You are not working for anyone. You're the boss of yourself. You understand? So this is the opportunity you have. And when you partner with the company, the company will give you your document, which is called literature kit. Lead kit called literature kit. And in this kit, what will you be having? Number one, the kit will come with your ID number. This ID number is secret of wealth. SOW, secret of wealth. If you have this ID number, your unborn generation will never and ever experience poverty anymore. Why? I'll show you an evidence of someone who this has happened to. I'll show you. Let's continue. Number two, website. You have a website, your personal website with your name, customized in your name. A website worth 250,000 naira. You have your own website. Number three, you have app. You also have a mobile app which costs 150,000 naira. It will also come with two products of the company's. It will also come with two products. Yes, the company's two products, and these products worth 60,000 naira. Then it will come with two recognition pins, because in this company you will be recognized internationally, all over the world. You will be recognized. Yes, that's what the company can do for you. You'll be famous. Then it also comes with recognition letter. You'll be welcome all the way from United States of America, because the main headquarters, where this company starts, where they start this company is from United States of America, California to be precise. Yes, you'll receive a letter from the founder, which is Jerry Brasfield, all the way from United States of America, a recognition letter or welcome letter, and the other documents you need to achieve your success in this organization. Everything will come with your literature kit. And the last but not the least is 34 PV. Why PV? What is PV? You don't know PV. PV is called point value. And the company converts this PV you're saying is money, but due to the fact that each country have their own currency, so this company decided to use PV, so that if you're having 34 in Nigeria, that will be 34 naira, and in US $34, they will be cheating because the balance is not accurate. So this company converts it to PV. That's what they're using, PV. So if you have 34 PV in Nigeria, it will still be same. It will still be the same 34 PV in United States. It will still be the same 34 PV in Spain, same 34 PV in Canada, same 34 PV in UK. It will be the same 34 PV everywhere. So that's why they convert everything to PV. Now, what are we doing to make money in this business? They call it 4 basic fund. 4 basic fund, because sometimes I have some of my leader in the business. The person we were out that day, and the person was like, "Is this work what are we doing? Is this work?" Because it doesn't even look as if it's working and it's making money. This person I'm talking about earn nothing less than 650,000 every month. Either you go out or not, nothing less than 650,000 every month. Imagine, he was asking, are we really working? What is the work we are doing? Look at that. 4 basic fund. Number one, what are you going to do? You use the product, because 2 products will be coming with your kit. So the first thing you do, you use the product. When you see the effectiveness of the product, you will be eager and happy to tell your neighbor about it. Then you share the product. When you share the product, you make profit. And how are you going to share the product? Some people were like, "Oh, I don't know how to." So some people were like, they don't know anybody. In fact, I know some people, they hate selling. They hate selling with passion. But today, they're in the business, and they sold product as well. And I'm telling you, this person I'm talking about is earning nothing less than 1 million in a month. She's a lady, a young girl. She hates selling with passion. If you don't sell, then how will you make money? Like I asked somebody one day that if they ask you to come and be selling salt, will you sell? He said, "Am I mad? Why will I be selling salt? What kind of this thing is that?" I said, "Oh, you see." I told him, even me too. I hate selling, because how will I? Even me too. I cannot sell salt. And I asked him a question. I said, "Would you like to be like Dangote?" He said, "Yes, now." Imagine, he wants to be like Dangote and he cannot sell salt. I told him, you cannot be like Dangote. Why? Because Dangote is selling salt.
Yes, you said you cannot sell and you want to be like Dangote. Successful folks are sellers. I'm telling you, the successful folks are sellers. Why the broke ones are buyers? You cannot sell and you want to excel. It's not possible now. You must have something you're selling. Even in the Bible, look at it from Genesis to the end. How many successful people there are salary earners? They are all businessmen. They have what they are selling. You must have what you're selling in order to excel. You don't want to sell and you want to make it. How are you going to do it? This thing, it is law. It has been programmed. In fact, I'm telling you, God is no longer doing anything. God is just there watching us because everything we want has been programmed. If you do it this way, you'll see the results. If you do it the other way, you see the results. It has been programmed. So I don't know why some people, you are working as a salary earner, earning 50,000, and you are praying to buy Lamborghini. I don't understand. How many 50,000 would you contribute to buy Lamborghini? In fact, even if you start contributing from your 50,000, because you can't contribute the whole 50,000 you're earning, you must remove some allowance like transport, feeding, clothing, and the rest of them. How much will you be able to save per month? And how many years is it going to take you to save money for Lamborghini? So you are just, some people will be playing, oh, yara, 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 zap, yara, fatau, yara, zap, yara, fatau. Everybody that is standing on the road of my success, Holy Ghost, fire. If I thank God I am not your God. If I'm the God, I will just knock you as you are shouting fire. I will stop. I will knock you. Stop calling my name in vain. Go and walk. Go and walk on the right track. And thank God, thank God it's now easier. I will show you a system you can easily make your sales and you make your profits. Even the profits some people are making alone in this company is enough. Aside of that profit, you still earn extra income again. Imagine, isn't that fantabulous? Ain't that fantastic? Imagine, ain't that fantastic? This is fantabulous, man. So when you use the product and share the product, you have done part of your responsibility. You have done part. And the last part of it is share the opportunity and attend training. Share the opportunity. Just like you heard, as you have been informed, inform another person too. Show them how you are making money through this business, because through the product line, you make a lot of money. And the funniest part of it is the funniest part of it is after a year or 2 years, you might decide not to sell again because you even get tired of selling. Yes, and by then your millions will be rolling in every month. That's one thing about this business. You just need to work it out between a year to 2-3 years, and after then, even if you stop selling, they ask you come and sell. Okay, now let me ask you a question. Come and sell for 1 to 3 years, and after these 3 years, you won't be selling again, and you'll be earning in millions. Won't you sell? Oh my God, I will sell kaba kaba. Are you whining me? Do you know what some people are doing out there to make money? Some people are even eating shit with bread. Disgusting. Imagine, a lot of people are going through a lot of shit out there, and yet, no matter the rituals they do, they can never ever make money like Dangote. Is Dangote doing ritual? No, it's because he's walking on the right track. He's a great man, a great leader. He's walking on the right track. Why can't you follow the track of fortunate so that you become fortunate as well? This is right opportunity for you, I'm telling you. Come and do this. Work it out. Between two to how many years have you been working? What can you point at? Do you have anything you can point as your achievement? After several years of working, until now, you're still struggling. But this company says, come and work it within 1 to 3 years. Even if you stop selling, you keep earning millions. Just build your team. That's all. Share the opportunity. And the last is attend training. Because in this organization, training is very important. You must be attending meeting because this is where you're going to get the knowledge you need to build your business. It's like someone who buy a car. Like you buy a car now and you don't know how to drive. You need to go to driving school because if you buy a car and you don't know how to drive, then how will you use the car? That's how it is. So in order for you to know how to, in order to achieve success quickly in this business, training is very, very important, either online or physical. Just make sure you find yourself. Just make sure you found yourself in training. Just make sure you're attending training all the time. Training is very important. This is where you're going to learn more about your company. This is where you're going to learn more about your product. This is where you're going to learn how to build a team. This is where you're going to learn a lot. And this is what will give you personal development. Now in this company, we have status. We have status, ladder of success. And I'll be listing them one after the other. But before I go, look at it. Use the product, share the product. That's number 1 and 2. It's just 5% of what you are going to do in this company. That's why I said, even when you're selling have expiring dates in this company. Selling have expiring dates because there will be a time you'll be tired of selling. What do you want to sell? How much are you going to earn? Even that money, that huge amount you're earning through selling will later become chicken change to you. You won't like selling anymore because either you sell or you didn't sell. Your millions rolling. And that is just even 5%. That's why I said it's going to expire. The main thing is share the opportunity and attend training. That carries 95%. That's all you need in this business. Now, according to the ladders of success, the first ladder you're going to climb, when you partner with a company, you become a distributor. Yes, you become a distributor. As a distributor, you can earn any amount you want to earn through the product line. Yes, you can earn any amount you want to earn. I'll be teaching you how to make money with the company's products online. You can be here in Nigeria and you sell in United States. You can sell in you can sell in South Africa. You can sell in Uganda, Botswana, anywhere in the world. You can sell. Yes, it has been made easy. Now, as a distributor, you can earn money through the product line. Then the next is manager. As a manager, apart from the money you're earning through the product line, you can still make money. I think manager make extra bonus apart from their product profit. They make nothing less than between from 20,000 to 50,000 upward. And the next is senior manager. As a senior manager, you start earning from 80 to 120 or 150,000 naira. Yes, and executive, from executive you start making from 200 to 250, 300. Then when you become a director in the company, your income is nothing less than 600,000 naira today. And from director, we have an emerald director, and their money goes up again from outside of the product line. Their money goes up again from 600 to 800, 900. As a software director, you start earning from 800 to 1 million in every single month. Don't make mistakes, and these are bonus aside of your product line. Imagine you're making 1 million bonus every month. Would you like to sell again? Even you're making 600,000 naira per month as a bonus. Would you like to sell again? Now, after software director, when you become software director, you start traveling out. You start traveling out with the company. The company will take you out for lifestyle. You enjoy, you and your partner, because when you sign up with this wonderful opportunity, you will have a partner. You can decide to use your mom or your dad, and if you're married, you can decide to use your husband or your wife or your child, anyone. It is your decision. They will take two of you out. Accommodation, eating, everything paid by the company through and flow. And when you come back from the travel, the company will still give you another bonus to say sorry for taking you out of your country to go and flex. They'll still give you another money. Oh my God, is that not fantastic? Okay, after software director, you become 1 rupee. We have from 1 rupee to 5 rupee. Then after 1 rupee to 5 rupee, we still have from 1 diamond to 5 diamond. 5 diamond is the last status. And as a 5 diamond, I have someone who is making nothing less than 50 million every month. Like I told you, the company has given you 34 PV. By using the product, sharing the products, you will be able to complete your 34 to 100 PV. Yes, because the more you sell, the more PV you have, which is the bonus they're going to record for you at the end of the month. After making profits from the product line, then you still have extra bonus on ground. But after that, you become a qualified distributor. Now there is something we do called check rally. Now, during this check rally, the person that inform you about the business, this person will receive a check and you won't receive any check. Why? You ask him, why am I not receiving check? And this person will tell you, you only use the product and share the product. Now, if you also want to receive check, go and share the opportunity. Now, when you share the opportunity, you also invite 3 people. Now you can invite as many as you want, because the more people you invite, the more money you make. Now they also partner with the company. They become distributor by completing their 100 PV. Now you're no longer a distributor because you've been able to show others how you're making money. Now you will become a manager. Now you receive check, and these people also want to receive check. What would they do? You tell them, aside of using the products, sharing the products, tell people about the opportunity. When they oh, now that they are manager, now that you're a manager, company will give you another congratulation letter. They will give you 2 manager pins and check. Now these people also want to make money. What will they do? You tell them, go out there and share the opportunity. Now they also go out there and share the opportunity, because becoming a distributor, they make their 100 PV. Go out there, share the opportunity. Now they decided to go for free. You can decide to, in fact, you can decide to go for as many as you want, because the more people you build, the more money you make. Just start building people. Start building people. The best business you can do so far is to build people. The best investment you can do so far is to invest in people. Yes, keep building people. Your wealth will never run dry. So they also start bringing people, and these people will also do their 100 PV to qualify them as a distributor. Then The people you bring will no longer be a distributor, they will all become manager. You, by creating free manager, automatically you will become senior manager. Now, look at it. They also want to make money. They decided to be bringing people like that. They also bring people. These people down here, they're all distributor. So your down line would no longer be a distributor. What would they become? They'll all become. What would they become? They'll all become manager. These people down here are distributor. Then your downline will become manager. The three of them will become manager, and your downline direct leg will no longer be a manager. They will no longer be a manager. There will be a senior manager. And look at this person here. He said he likes money. He wants more money. He now decided to bring extra three people. This person will not become senior manager because he has extra leg. Automatically, he will jump from manager to executive manager, which are the senior to senior managers. Imagine if these people can accumulate this. Imagine you started alone and look at what has happened under you. You have helped a lot of people. You are no longer a senior manager or manager. What will you become? Automatically, you become a director. And as a director in this business, you earn nothing less than 600,000 naira per month aside of your product line. Aside from the profit you're earning from your product line, as a director, you earn nothing less than 600,000 naira per month. Some directors earn more than that. Depends on the size of your business. Some directors are earning in seven figures, like a million. Yes, as a director, you can earn a million. Yes, depends on the size of your business. Now, so when you partner with this opportunity, these are the things you will learn from in your first week. In your first week, you will learn how to use social media to market your product. You'll learn how to use Canva. You'll learn how to set up your account. So what are the things you're going to learn? You learn setting up your sales accounts, content marketing, video marketing, SEO, which is search engine optimization, e-commerce, how to run Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and even TikTok ads. Then survey your website to know more about your website, how to use your website, how you can convert everything, how you can convert traffic to your website so that you can make more sales. So these are the things you'll be learning in your first week. And you also learn how you can. Some people like, how will I share the opportunity? How will I do this? How will I do that? No, it has been made easy. So you don't need to know anybody to share opportunity. You don't need to know anybody before you can talk to anybody. All this can be done online. So these are the things you'll be learning after partnering with the company. If you're ready to go, you have team who are ready to work with you. You're in the business. You're in the business for yourself, but you're not doing it alone. You have team who are ready to work with you and make sure you succeed in the business. As long as you're ready, you're welcome. And how much do you need to partner with this company? It is just 68,000 naira. So how much do you need to partner with this company? Don't let me lie to you. So many people will discourage you out there. Yes, so many people will discourage you out there. If you take a note of it, when you start a journey, when you start a journey that is going to benefit you, one thing or the other must distract you. But if you're on a journey that you achieve nothing from it, nobody will distract you. Imagine there are a lot of people out there selling pure water, okay, here and there. A lot of people out there doing what do they call it? What do they call them? Agbero, is it Agbero? Or these people pushing wheelbarrow. Nobody is discouraging them. But the day you start a journey that will change your life, a lot of discouragement will come. It is now left for you. Who are you going to listen to? There are some set of people, there are some set of people, they call them people deceiving people. They would deceive you. They will tell you, oh, new life, GNLD. When the company is coming to Nigeria, in fact, the company landed in our hand. Yes, we've done it before. Do you know so person? He has done it before, he did not make it. Do you know so person? He has done it before, he did not make it. They will give you 1,101 reason that you will not make it in the business. We call them party deceiving party, people denying progress. People denying progress, papa deceiving pikin. They are much out there. If you listen to them, and remember, when you turn your decision, your personal decision, to public opinion, I'm telling you, you're going nowhere, because your decision should be your decision. You don't have to listen to anyone out there. Somebody that cannot give you what to put on the table, somebody that cannot give you or show you the road of success, and all they can give. Imagine someone that does not even have work. This person does not even have work. You still have the mouth or the courage to disturb who is ready to work. Honestly, it's not funny. I'm telling you. So you don't have to listen to them because they can destroy you, honestly. For example, if you have a, for example, somebody used a pen to write exam, and the person passed the exam, and another person used the same pen to write exam and he failed. Please, whose fault? Is it the fault of the pen or the fault of the user? It's the fault of the user. So the company have no problem. Those who fail, they might probably be lazy. Yes. So, and if you want to seek an advice or you want to ask a question, it's better you ask from those who are making it than those who are failure. Because if you ask failure, they will only show you how to become a failure. But if you ask successful people, they will show you how to become successful. The fee is just 68,000 naira to join. Actually, there will be an increment any moment from now. Any moment from now. It may be tomorrow, it may be next week, I don't know. Any moment from now is going to increase, but currently it is 68,000 naira. So if you have your 68,000 naira, you can send it to the account and send your name, send your phone number, your name, your phone number, and your payment receipt. Send it to the group admin WhatsApp. Send it to the group admin WhatsApp. Your name, your phone number, and your payment receipt. You understand? Just send it to the group admin WhatsApp so that you can get your registration done immediately. Then after this registration, you will be moved to the private group where you're going to learn all the things you need to know to build your business faster. To build your business faster. So we have a lot of people who have done this. We have a lot of people who have done this, and today they are successful. Today they have made it. Let me quickly show you some of them. Just listen and watch. And as you're watching, kindly make your payments to the account you're seeing. Kindly make your payments. I'm about to leave this the page now. I quickly want to show you those who are making it already. Yes, a lot of people. In fact, in this company has built a lot of billionaires. This company has built a lot of billionaires, young billionaires. So why not you? Start today and you also will testify to it. Start today and be a star of tomorrow. All right, let's watch some of our testimonies. We have so many testimony here. Yeah, recognition stage. Yeah. First of all, I welcome you all once again, first timers, the guests in the house today. I welcome you all. And here is the distributor pin. The pin that will be coming, this pin will be two for you and your partner. As a manager, here is the manager pin, senior manager, executive manager, and here is the director. As a director in this company, remember I told you you are a shareholder of the company. Why? Because your bonus is nothing less than 600,000 naira now, because the more dollar increase, the more our money increase. And aside of that, the funniest part of it is even if dollar fall today, your money will never fall. That's one of the benefit of the company. Look at this young guy I'm about to show you. Look at this young guy. His name is Muhammad Ndako. This guy is Tapa, like Yoruba used to call them Tapa. Yes, he's from Niger State. His name is Muhammad Ndako. This guy started this business when he was in secondary school. He started in the year 2023. Like I told you earlier, always make sure you attend training. So he started attending training. Even after school, when he's coming back from school, he will branch their training center, will go for training to learn how to build the business. That was how it gets started in year 2023, and in 2024 he became a director. Look at him, just 1 year. Look at him. And when he became a director, his income then as if you become a director, then if you become a director, then your income is nothing less than 400,000 naira. Look at him here. Look at the check. The first check here is how much? 23,108 naira 75 kobo. This was when he became a manager. And the second check here is how much? 60,000 naira. I think he was still a manager here. He was still a manager here. And this third check, 79,000 naira. This was when he became a senior manager. And he still earned, after senior manager, he jumped to director. And he became a director. He earned 432,415 naira. Imagine 432,415 naira 11 kobo. Imagine as a young guy, this very young guy, what did he need the money from? You that have about how many children at home, how much are you making? And this money is just bonus. Look at the check now, bonus certificate. It's just bonus. Apart from the product line, this is extra bonus he's earning. And it's not that he will just earn this money once. No, this is how it will be rolling in every month. Even if you decide not to sell again, the money will keep rolling in every month. Imagine, is that not fantastic? So why would this person grow old now and say he don't want to sell again and he will lack? No, he will be making more money. More money. If you become a director today now, your income is nothing less than 600,000 and above. Some directors are even making 1 million. Depends on the size of your business. Now look at this person, director, also a director. Her name is Mama Linda. See this one you are looking at. Just take a look at this fine girl. If they tell you that this girl is Aboki, would you believe? This girl you're looking at is Aboki, Aboki, Aboki. But what was she doing before this wonderful opportunity? She was a teacher receiving how much? 8,000 naira per month. 8,000. You know what these Hausa people, Hausa schools, you know what it looks like now? Aha. Even her English, when you see her, she speak, you will know that no, 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 this is our people. Honestly. But today, look at her. She's a director. If she can do it, you can do better now. Honestly, you can do it better. Okay, this is another person. Emirate director. Look at this woman. Look at this man rather. What was he doing before this opportunity? These are the people building iron pots. They are the one doing this iron pot that they used to cook in party. You understand? That's the work he's doing. But today he's an emirate director, senior to director. He's earning bigger money. Look at him, shining. In fact, look at his forehead. Look at this woman as well, a married woman. If they can do it, which excuse do you have? Married woman that have a lot of responsibility. If they can do it, my brothers and sisters, honestly, you can do it better. I'm telling you, you can do it better. And here, after Sapphire director, after Emerald director, the next is World Team member. Who are World Team member? World Team member are from Sapphire director to 3 Ruby, and President Team member are from 4 Ruby to 5 Diamond director. Now our World Team member number 1, you have a Sapphire director here. Look at this girl. I don't want to talk because these ones are World Team member. Let her talk herself. Just listen to her and learn from her story. Please listen to her.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Alani Abisola. I'm building from Oshogbo, Osun State in Nigeria. Before I hear about this wonderful opportunity, I happen to be a nurse and happens to be a student. I have to leave school. I dropped out at 200 level because there is no longer way to sustain my stay at school. So when I come home, I thought that's the end of everything. But according to my brother, he told me that okay, in this business there is something he can actually share with me. So he took me to the check rallies as we all go, all these training centers. So when I get there, I met someone who is ready to sponsor me. Then from there, I say yes to the opportunity. And today, I'm a SAFA director,
Can you
build the business of Ruby director. Before I become a SAFA director,
listen?
I am someone that cannot eat by myself. I have to depend on my parents. But now I'm actually someone that can actually feed my family if I want to. So I'm just 22. I'm just 22 years, and
2 years.
during my building of this business, I've also gotten my own car. And I can say many people are collecting money through me as well. As you all see me, I don't need to depend on a man to eat,
Very
though I still depend on a man to eat because I still need to spend their money. But at least I cannot say I'm a liability. I am an independent lady making at least 700K every
just
month.
22
Yes, financial one. Thank you.
years,
So
right?
I don't know. You are watching me. I am watching you. I need you to
Look
know
at the
that
size of
if you are here, if you join today, you'll also be here one day, gotten interviewed as well. Because today, no life has do as they promise. I'm here at Mauritius, according to what they said. They lied to us then, but I believe in it, and here I am. Here I am today. Join us at Cape Town next month, at next year, and we shall meet at the top. Thank you very much.
it. Can you hear that? Just 22 years old girl in Oshobo State. She believed in herself. She said she dropped out of school because she can't sustain her living in school anymore. She decided to drop out. She thought that was the end of it. But her brother took her to someone, and that person invited her, and they show her the opportunity. And look at her today. She's earning. In fact, I'm telling you, let's. So that is that. You can see that. Now the next is One Ruby director. These are the world team member. I'm telling you. Let me show you some. Look at these people here. Are they old? There are a lot of young people here. Look at the one in green circle. This very one, I personally introduced her to the business. You understand? I introduced the business to her rather. But look at her before the business. Look at her in the white shirt. You see the way she was looking, and look at her in the middle picture. You can see it with King of Network Marketing. Her name is Bolariwa. Look at her. You can see the white lady she snapped with. This is her recent picture. Was it last month or so? She went for lifestyle. This is what can happen to you as well. Look at this white lady. The white lady was even telling her that, oh, Miss Bola, I heard that in Nigeria, business is booming fast. Nigerians are very crazy. I would like to come to Nigeria to build my business as well. Miss Bola said, you are welcome. She has a very big mansion. Even if you guys are thousands, our mansion can contain you. Imagine, who are your friends? If you become successful, you have many successful people with you. But if you are sorry, you will never become a failure. You have a lot of failures around you. Who are your friends? Join the right track, and follow the right track so that you can become fortunate as well. You understand? This person is coming to Nigeria now, courtesy of who? Because she just, imagine, this is a business for you. This is a business you can do. You won't be looking for job here and there. You will become a job creator. You make impact in so many people's life. Look at this. Just listen to this guy. Listen to this testimony I'm about to show you right now. And don't forget, I've been receiving alerts. Please make sure, I would have asked you to drop the payment receipt in the group rather, but for security purpose, because Nigerians, we are very crazy. For security purpose, that's why I ask you to drop the receipt with the admin. Please drop the receipt with the admin, your name, your phone number, and your payment receipt. Please drop it in the admin as we watch the next testimony. Just listen.
Here is a video of Mr. Mike and Mr. Samson when they joined New Life.
Someone say I'm alive. I'm alive. And someone say I'm on the way. I'm on the way. And someone say time is coming. Wow. Fantastico. Do you know what? Tell us. It's a brand new day. Okay. I'm very happy when I wake up this morning and see myself in the great and wonderful opportunity.
Look at how dark they looked, and they were still very excited because they know they will succeed with new life. Take a closer look at them, you see that their life has changed through new life.
See fine God, you don't understand. See freshness.
Because they did not give up, look at them enjoying. They go for international trips today. This was when they traveled to Dubai to enjoy themselves. This is another trip to Cape Town in South Africa. Enjoyment plenty. Look at them in another trip, flying with helicopter around the Zambezi River. If they have quitted, would they be here? Just imagine. Today, Mr. Michael makes over 53 million naira. Mr. Samson makes more than 11 million naira. Look at how they are enjoying today. This person coming in is Mr. Samson with one of his cars. This is Benz. This one no be Yahoo. This is a real business. This man has over 4 cars, but this is one of his cars. Now, if he had stopped when he was black, when he was trekking, will he be here today to be driving this kind of car? To be making more than 11 million? Remember, he makes more than 11 million naira. Listen to me, you have to pay the price now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Today, look at him. He's a big man who has a lot of people succeeding through him. That is because when it was tough, he never gave up. If you are listening to people that were telling him that you are wasting your time, they will use you, that you are suffering from the people at the top, will he be looking so good today? Today you see him, you say, oh, you are lucky. Here is another one. This is our 2-diamond director, Mr. Michael Ajewale. You can see this car. This is me when I started my new life business, and this is me now, a one will be making 2 million. Through new life business, I've traveled abroad. This was when we were going to Murtala Mohammed Airport on a convoy like presidents. Look at me at the airport. Look at me inside the airport. Look at me inside the plane. I'm the first to travel abroad in my family. This was when we arrived South Africa. I met the CEO of New Life in Cape Town, South Africa. This is me flexing in Cape Town, having fun time and cozy moments. Wow. This was when we were coming back after the trip. I was on a business class. It was a moment I've always dreamt of. Life is good when you have money. New Life will treat you as a king and a queen. Imagine a poor boy like me on a business class inside an international flight. It was a wonderful moment to be alive. Thank God I joined New Life. Thank God I built my business even when the negativities were there. This is my colleague looking at me, entering my camera, saying, hi, New Life too sweet, Joe. Now, through New Life business, I've helped a lot of people. Look at this guy. His name is Simon e.t.c. from Imo State. Now, Simon e.t.c. was a bricklayer before, but I introduced him to this business. He believed me and joined me. In the next slide, you'll be listening to his story. He will say his story by himself.
Hello, my name is e.t.c. Simon. I'm from Imo State, a lot to be precisely. Now, before this company, I was a bricklayer. Before I was looking for a factory work of 12,000 naira. Before Mr. J. my sponsor, he introduced this company to me. That day I was tired of my condition. Immediately I queued in without speaking English because I did not go to school. My very first month in this company paid me 15,000 plus. In this company, the month of July. The next month should be the month of August. I worked my business with full effort. This company paid me 33,000 plus. Just last month, the month of September, this company hammered me 83,000. I don't understand. Just 83,000 naira they pay me in this company. 83,000 naira. Just like play. Few months in this company. My brother, today my life have changed.
Within the first 3 months, he made 80,000 and was very excited, not even knowing that he will make bigger one in the future. Today, look at how this young man is looking. From this, wow, to this. Look at life is amazing with New Life. Today, Simon makes over 1 million naira. This year, March, he made 1.1 million naira. Wow, this is huge. Few weeks ago, he was on a retreat sponsored by New Life, and this is what he had to say. Listen to him carefully.
Baby Simon is my name, from Imo State. I need something to do that can change my life without much stress. Before an angel appeared to me and introduced New Life to me. On that day, I never spoke English. I got started. Today, I give God the glory. I'm a Sapphire director. I tell God Almighty through this company today. See, I've been able to enjoy lifestyle, financial freedom. The money is intact. I remember when I started, some folks told me that New Life is a scam. They told me that I would sell products because I sold products. My God, if you can't sell, you can't sell. I sold products. Some people walked at me. I used leg and walk around to sell products. Today, look at me today. In a bad month, I don't even have over 7 figures. I have 1 million naira. And I have somebody under my business that makes over 1 million. I have to make 500, 400, 300. But if I can do it, you can do it. Stop deceiving yourself. Stop looking for a soft life. You want to make life easy. Some people go on social media to tell you that their new life is a scam. They use a sweet mouth. And the person, look at the person is just having one kiosk, one shop. You gotta sound alive. See, do this business, you succeed. Look at me today. See, I'm young and I'm useful. But I do it, so I'm doing it. Thank you very much.
Here is another lady from Akwa Ibom. Her name is Christiana Eded Bassi. This lady was a house girl before. She was looking for a factory job. When I met her, I told her to leave job, that there is a business I can show her. She believed me, she trusted me, and she joined the business. Today, her life has changed tremendously. From someone looking like this to someone looking like this. Money is good though. Today, she makes over 600,000 naira in New Life. This year, January, she made 668,000. This is huge. Here is another lady from Abia State. Her name is Chinasa John. Chinasa John used to sell dry meat before in Oyibo. She was introduced to New Life by a stranger. She believed and she joined. Today, her life has transformed tremendously. When I say her life has transformed tremendously, just imagine how she was looking and how she's looking now. Is she not beautiful? Money is the best cream you can use. She is currently a SAFA director. March this year, she made over 896,000 naira. Today, she has moved from a dry meat seller to a millionaire through the power of this amazing company called New Life. This money here is 1,093,000 she made in the month of April. A young girl for that matter. Just imagine. Here is another person I empowered through New Life. This young man, his name is Daniel Oji. He's from Uli in Anambra State. This guy has been through a lot. But the last thing he did, he served his Oga in Aba. His Oga used to sell rice in bags. So he served this man for 5 years. When it was time to settle him, the man accused him of stealing. And due to that fact, the man did not settle him. He did not settle him again. Out of frustration, this young man was looking for a job just to be able to sustain himself. And that was how I met him. I introduced him to this company. He believed me, he trusted me, and he joined. Today, this young man's life has transformed. This young man's life has changed. From someone looking like this to someone looking this handsome. Money is good. Today, this young man is making over 400,000 naira. Here is one of his income this year, March. He made 432,000 naira. I am very happy that through New Life business, I've been able to help a lot of people transform their life tremendously. Davido say we rise by lifting others. A wise man say you make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. If you join us today, you too, your own story will change. We will guide you, we will train you, and we will make sure that you make it.
So imagine, that is just it. This is King of Network Marketing. His name is Afis Kudrat Tijani. Imagine, this person you are seeing was formerly a teacher, but he was frustrated being a teacher, earning how much? Was it 13,000 naira or so? He was frustrated, then he started selling bend and select there in Lagos. Started selling bend and select. Come and buy your own. Check your size, this, that, you know. So at the long run, he met someone who introduced him to the business, and he started the business. Today, he's a 5-diamond director. He's making, in fact, he's making too much money. I'm telling you. Look at this man. He's making too much money. Look at one of his achievements. This is one of his house. Okay, this is one of his bonus as well. $223,985. Imagine $223,985. You know how much that worth in naira? And this was even his previous bonus. Is there any more than that now? Look at him. He has received so many awards. So many awards. This is one of his house. One of his house. Look at his toys. He has so many toys. You know, so many toys that he's using to cruise around, you know. These are one of his toys too. Oh, some of his toys rather. Look at those jeeps, you know. In fact, he don't even know what to do with money anymore. One day he called all his downline, you know, people that are already billionaires, throwing him that they should help him. He has problem. They are like, which kind of problem do you have? When he told them about the problem, he said he don't know what to do with money anymore because the money is too much. Look at this person selling bend down select in this level. You can always, did he have to it? You can do it better than him because your potential might be even much more than his own. You can do it better. Just sign up with the business. I'm telling you. Just sign up with the business. I'm telling you. Your success is for sure here. You know, I'm still receiving payments. I'm still receiving payments. Once I conclude the payment now, I don't know, even if you don't have up to 68,000 naira, you can DM admin of the group. Just DM so we know how we go about it. So that if the money increase, it will not affect you. If the money increase, it will not affect you. You can DM the group admin in order to just at least make a part payment and we'll fill a form on your behalf. That's what we can do for you for now. Make a part payment if you don't have the whole 68,000 naira and make sure you complete it as early as you can. All right. So if you have any other question or further question, please kindly come into the group or you DM the admin direct. You understand? So I'll be waiting for your response. I've already been receiving payments here. Okay. I've been receiving payment here. Okay. So this will be the end of the program for today. See you in the group. Thank you for your time. Bye.